Hi, I'm John Riley. I'm here with Against the Grain News Channel. We're at the poster session. We're here before it opens, before it gets crazy. And we're speaking with?
David Sharp.
And you are from?
Charleston University, Ottawa, Canada.
Okay. Have you exhibited here before at the poster session?
I've got a poster session and a soft pen session.
I do recognize you now. What are you doing this year? What is your presentation?
This year we're going to be highlighting 3 of our user-centered collection development initiatives that we are using to complement our more traditional models of approval plans and firm ordering. So what we're going to do is an overview of usage stats and give some takeaways for each of our initiatives.
Now, what exactly do you do to augment, I see demand-driven. Is that the thing that comes in the middle of approval and firm ordering that you're talking about?
Yeah. So the 3 main things we're doing are a DDA, which is actually superseding our approval plan, I should say.
Okay.
We've taken the parameters of our approval plan and converted them to a DDA. And the 2 other ones that we're doing as well are with departments outside of the traditional collections framework at Carleton. ILL, we're doing a purchase on demand project, and we're doing a textbook purchase program too through reserves.
How, what percentage of textbooks do you guys buy for courses? What do you think? What is it running?
Well, I can't give you a percentage. It started off as a pilot, and the first pilot was $5,000, and we bought 34 books.
Okay. Boy, textbooks are expensive.
What's
Boy,
that?
they're expensive.
They are very expensive. But we have made the textbook program permanent now, but we've kept the same parameters for purchasing, which is that we don't necessarily go out and solicit across the campus for purchases, but when faculty come to us and ask if we can put a textbook on reserves, we first ask for a desk copy, and if they do not have a desk copy, we will then recommend that they can purchase it through our program.
Sounds like you're doing really good work there, saving the students a lot of money.
Yes, students are very appreciative.
Okay.
We've gotten feedback, so.
Great. Well, hey, thanks for your time.
Okay.
Hi, I'm John Riley. I'm here with Against the Grain News Channel, and I'm taking videos here at the poster session, and we are meeting with
Saeed Chaudhary. I'm the Associate Dean for Research Data Management at Johns Hopkins University.
And what have you brought to the poster session this year?
So the poster that I brought this year is called Linked Data and Share. What it does is show some work that we've been doing here at Hopkins, led by Hopkins, to make linked data graphs of all the content that's available through the network of institutional repositories represented by the SHARE project of the Association of Research Libraries.
So it's a much larger group than Johns Hopkins. How large of a group is that?
So ARL comprises
okay.
the top 125, I believe, research libraries in North America.
So you make this information available to all the other libraries?
That's correct. So through SHARE, you can discover all the content that's being deposited. What we've done is basically build a map on top of that content so that you can see the connections, you can see new things and the new connections as they're formed, including connections even outside of this network.
Is that in your catalog? Is that where people discover this?
It's actually not within the catalog yet. The information from SHARE can be harvested by the catalog, but the linked data graphs are not available through the catalog yet.
Where are they found at this point?
So we have a service called RMAP. So it's a website where you could go and discover all the content that we're making for these maps. You can query the maps, you can discover them, you can even add your own maps as well.
Seems like infographics are really the way to go these days, huh?
I think people are still drawn to the visual.
Yeah.
It's one thing to see a bunch of content on your screen, it's another to see a nice map.
Yeah, then you know where you're going.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm John Riley. I'm here for the Against the Grain News Channel, which is our website, and I'm meeting with...
Christy Labrano,
And you're from?
Franklin University.
And
Hey, I'm Eric Frierson from EBSCO.
And how did the 2 of you get together to do this project?
Well, we've been working together for some time at making the Discovery Service fit for Franklin University students, as well as your online component too. And with us with this poster is Esther Onega, who's from University of Virginia. So as we got talking about this, we realized that these 2 different universities are exemplar, are perfect examples of 2 different sets
Opposites,
of needs.
yes.
Right.
Yeah, one is huge, major state university, Franklin.
We're a small private business college.
Yeah.
Our niche is working adults, and we're mostly business and IT programs.
Are you in Columbus?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I've actually been there and visited it once upon a
It's
time.
great,
Yeah. Tell me briefly what your program is about. what your poster is about, excuse me.
Okay. Well, our poster is about the EDS program, which is the EBSCO Discovery Service.
Okay.
And it's how both of us took it and didn't go with out of the box, how we customized it and made it work for our stakeholders.
Okay.
And our role, so being from EBSCO and being part of the vendor side of things, our role is to make sure that libraries are able to adapt the system to their needs. So for a site like Franklin, who has a lot of online students, having conversations with Christy about the types of things that they needed their students to experience, we're able to get together and figure out ways to make EDS
So it's collaborative. It's not like the library does all the work or you do all the
Right.
work. You get together and figure out what you both
Right.
need.
Exactly. Yes, very collaborative.
Great. Well, have a good evening. Thanks for your
thanks.
time.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm John Riley. I'm here for Against the Grain's news channel, and I am meeting with.
I'm Joanne Romano. I'm the head of resource management at the Texas Medical Center Library.
And we have two other contributors.
Terry Smallshall.
Okay,
Terry Smallshall, cataloging assistant.
great. And
I'm Wyoma Van Dunkirk, and I'm the director of the Joint Library Storage Facility in Bryan, Texas.
is this an off-site storage area that you all share? Am I guessing correctly?
Yes, the facility was built in 2013, and it was jointly funded, thank you, I was looking for that word, by Texas A&M University in College Station, as well as UT, University of Texas in Austin. And it's open to all the 27 participants of both the UT Systems and A&M Systems libraries.
That's amazing. It looks huge. How many books do you have in there right now?
It opened in 2013. We are almost at max at 1 million.
Oh my goodness.
And we are in the process of actually, just this week, we broke ground on our next module, which is right back of this.
So you build it like a caterpillar kind of a thing, just different modules you keep adding to it.
Pretty much. We opened it up to the state of Texas, all public and private academic libraries and medical libraries on September the 1st.
Oh my God, that's really great work. It's like you're building the pyramids. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Something new this year, virtual posters.
Should be writing all this down. I think I'm going to remember it all.
Images will rotate automatically every 3 minutes, or you may advance rewind by using the remote provided.
Okay, definitely do. Okay, all right. It's uneven.
And these, I believe, are available online too.
Hello, my name is Denise Branch, and I'm the head of Continuing Resources at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. And my presentation is called Head in the Clouds, Will a Next Generation Library Management System Bring Clear Vision? The traditional library is changing in response to new technologies and the needs of its users. Cloud-based services are an emerging trend that users want and libraries are implementing. Multiple systems, disconnected workflows, and information silos have plagued libraries in recent years under the domination of e-resources. Libraries are tired of wrestling with inefficiencies brought about by an attempt to manage collections within an inefficient environment. Integration points such as ILL and Bursar, exploring collaborative collection management, pushing Ex Libris to develop better integration with Iliad and DocLine, reviewing internal policies to determine barriers for further integration, working with other ALMA libraries to refine data, getting a better understanding of how data can be used to support the university's scholarship and learning, investigating opportunities for new formats such as linked data and BibFrame, and then last but not least, investigating collaborative opportunities with other departments within the library. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Riley. I'm here for Against the Grain's news channel, and we're filming little brief sessions with the poster presenters. And right now we're talking to...
Beth Bosted from Hamilton College.
What is your poster about? It's like one of the most graphic, wild-looking posters I've seen here yet.
Well, it's graphic because it's about infographics, and infographics especially as a tool to
To present information. I mean, I was talking to somebody yesterday. It's like a map.
Yes,
People like a
exactly.
map.
Right, I'm sorry. A tool to let especially faculty know about our collections. You show somebody, tables and graphs.
Yeah,
and it doesn't
exactly.
mean a lot to them. You show them a picture that compares our collection with our checkouts, and it makes it more meaningful. Pictures, all of us can understand things more visually, more easily than we can with numbers. So this not only talks about the different types of graphs and infographics that I use, but then the process of how I talk to the
How do you
committee.
generate the infographics? Are there certain templates that you can use, or
well,
do you have to do programming?
A lot of the basic graphs just come from Excel. I use
Okay.
because my data was already in Excel, so Excel's got a lot of great graphs, pie graphs, bar graphs, line graphs. But then there were a few things that they didn't have that I sort of made up. So like the stack of books, I drew myself because I thought that was an appropriate way to represent the collection. And other graphs I kind of, like here's a percentage graph that is like a battery and how charged it is, and those. So it's a combination of graphs that come from software and then others that I made myself.
Well, this is just great. I think your poster speaks for itself. This is infographics at work.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm John Riley. I'm here with Against the Grain's news channel, and we're filming the poster session. And I'm speaking with.
I'm Stephen Kruger. I am a second year at UNC Chapel Hill. This poster is from a fellowship I did this summer at UNC Charlotte, where I did assessment of their health sciences collection, specifically the monographs. And the project was designed to develop an efficient system to get the really low-hanging fruit. They hadn't weeded in long enough that there was some stuff that we could pull pretty easily, filtering for things like 0 checkouts, plus a certain age of the title. And ideally this will serve as a pilot for applying this to other subjects.
And there's nothing like health sciences to age very quickly. I mean, it's like,
that was why it made a really good practice run. So.
Do you have some sort of historical collection where you might take things that are out of date and move it into historical?
No, not there.
Okay.
So
It goes away. Do you donate it to foreign libraries or anything like
hadn't gotten
that?
as far as deciding specifically where it was going to go. There was discussion of a book sale. Health sciences you maybe don't want to do on a book sale because then you're just handing people things that you have decided are obsolete. But definitely there would be consultation with the faculty.
Is there something online about this and how other people can access this and maybe follow up what you're doing?
About this specific poster?
Yeah.
I will be publishing about a 2,000-word summary in Against the Grain in the December issue.
Excellent.
And I'm hoping to do I've written a draft of a full article with details on the whole project that I will look for other places to publish as well.
Great. Well, we'll look forward to it in the December issue of Against the Grain.
All right.
Thank you.
We hope that they had some critiques on their accreditation and then use our collection